Life can often seem like a large, complex puzzle composed of a variety of experiences, hurdles, and triumphs. Many times, we find it challenging to grasp the nuances of our existence and yearn for guidance to navigate life's highs and lows. In Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches enduring pain and adversity with perseverance and resilience, Marcus Aurelius stands out. Not only was he a Roman emperor, but he was also a profound philosopher. His personal reflections, known as meditations, offer valuable insights into confronting life's obstacles with strength, wisdom, and elegance. In this video, we will explore Marcus Aurelius's teachings and strategies to face life's realities. First and foremost, realize your current situation and accept it. As life can often be relentless, Aurelius advises us to step towards resilience by acknowledging our existing circumstances. In the grand scheme of life, acceptance is the primary thread. This is about recognizing the present, irrespective of whether it is dark or light. This is not about passive resignation, but an active recognition that lays the groundwork for personal growth. Aurelius argued that identifying our current situation is the first step towards transformation. Whether we are experiencing happiness or sadness, acceptance paves the way for advancement. Within acceptance lies power to distinguish what we can alter and what we can't. It's about understanding that while we may not have control over external situations, we can control our reactions. To genuinely be at peace with your current situation, develop an attitude of gratitude. Take comfort in small happiness and recognize the lessons that hardships bring. By welcoming the present moment, you pave the way for a resilient journey. Life can often seem like a massive puzzle, and according to Marcus Aurelius, the initial piece to put into place is acceptance of your current situation. It's about saying, "This is my current stage in life, and that's fine." It's not about surrendering or not striving for improvement, but about admitting the starting point. It's comparable to planting a seed. You examine the soil, understand its properties, and then determine what plant can thrive there. Similarly, understanding where you are in life is akin to preparing the soil for your personal growth. Aurelius believed that accepting your present circumstances is akin to having a map for a journey. If you resist acknowledging where you are, it's like attempting to navigate without referring to the map. Acceptance isn't about being passive, it's about being pragmatic. It's about understanding what can be altered and what can't be changed. Accepting your current situation empowers you to choose your reaction and the steps you take. Being at peace with where you are right now is somewhat like befriending yourself. If a friend is going through a challenging time, you wouldn't tell them to just get over it. Instead, you would listen, empathize, and offer support. Do the same for yourself. Be your own ally, especially when life becomes difficult. The idea of acceptance implies recognizing your standing point and figuring out how to proceed. It's the first stride in the long journey ahead. Marcus Aurelius urges us to take this step with understanding and self-compassion. So, welcome your current situation, as it is the commencing point of your extraordinary journey. The second point is to understand how your actions have shaped your current situation. Self-awareness is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy. Aurelius urges us to introspect and evaluate our role in crafting our reality. While external forces undoubtedly influence our lives, Aurelius believed that our reactions and decisions significantly impact our circumstances. This introspection involves an honest examination of our decisions, actions, and mindsets. It's a voyage into the depths of our consciousness to pinpoint patterns that contribute to our present circumstances. This isn't about self-blame, but rather about self-awareness, recognizing that we are active players in the unfolding of our lives. By comprehending our part, we gain the ability to make deliberate choices. If some decisions led to unfavorable results, we have the opportunity to learn and change direction. This degree of self-awareness acts as a compass, directing us towards actions that resonate with our values and goals. Life can be seen as a narrative, And Marcus Aurelius implies that you're not only the protagonist but also the narrator. This involves closely examining how you've been shaping your narrative so far. It's not about self-blame or guilt. It's about understanding your part in the storyline. Consider your life as a cake. If it's not turning out the way you want, think about the ingredients and recipe you've used. Aurelius believed that comprehending your role is like possessing a superpower. It's not about altering the past, but learning from it. If you've made mistakes, it's similar to realizing you added too much salt to the cake, and the next time, you'll know to add less. Visualize yourself as the captain of your ship. You may not control the storms, but you decide how to steer through them. Understanding your role is like checking the map and saying, "I strayed off course here. How can I adjust my sails to get back on track?" It's not always simple to recognize our part in things, but Aurelius asserts that the effort is worthwhile. Through self-reflection, you might uncover patterns or habits that have been nudging your ship in an undesired direction. So, pause and contemplate the choices you've made, the steps you've taken, and the attitudes you've held. Understanding your role isn't about casting blame. It's about empowerment. It's about realizing that, like an author with a pen, you can mold the upcoming chapters of your life's narrative. The third point is to visualize the life you aspire to have. The power of imagination is a force that can mold destinies. Aurelius encourages us to envisage the life we yearn for, irrespective of our present circumstances. Imagination isn't an escape from reality, but rather a powerful tool for transformation. It acts as a blueprint, guiding our actions and decisions towards the realization of our aspirations. Aurelius believed that by picturing the life we want, we initiate a series of mental and emotional processes that align our thoughts and actions with our ambitions. This imaginative exercise isn't about detaching from reality. Instead, it's a proactive engagement with the possibilities that lie ahead. Life is like a blank canvas waiting for your brushstrokes, and Aurelius urges you to be the artist of your own masterpiece. It's about creating a vision that informs your actions. Imagine you're organizing a road trip. Before you start driving, you decide on the destination. Similarly, Aurelius advises that before you navigate through life, decide where you aim to reach. This imaginative process is akin to having a roadmap for your journey. Aurelius believed that imagination is like a guiding star. It doesn't guarantee a perfect journey, but it provides direction. If you don't have a destination in mind, it's like setting sail without knowing where you're headed. Think of it as designing your dream house. You don't randomly assemble bricks, you have a blueprint. Similarly, envisioning your ideal life is akin to crafting a mental blueprint, supporting you in making decisions consistent with your vision. Imagination isn't only for children, it's a valuable tool for adults as well, acting like a flashlight in a dark tunnel. Life may become challenging, but your imagination serves as a beacon, encouraging you to persevere as there's light at the end of the tunnel. Fourthly, focus on the present moment. Amid the noise of past regrets and future worries, the present moment is often neglected. Marcus Aurelius stresses the significance of being in the present, fully engaged in the here and now. According to Aurelius, the present moment is the only realm where we can exert control and make an impact. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, entails being alert to our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. It's a practice that fosters a heightened awareness of the present moment. By embracing mindfulness, we liberate ourselves from the shadows of the past and the uncertainties of the future. Aurelius believed that the present moment is a canvas where we sketch our actions and decisions. Being entirely present enhances our ability to thoughtfully respond to life's challenges. This doesn't suggest a disconnection from the past or a disregard for the future, but a deliberate choice to anchor ourselves in the richness of the present. Life can be likened to a movie, and each moment is a scene unfolding before you. Aurelius advises that rather than getting engrossed in the plot twists or fretting about the ending, concentrate on the current scene. It's about being attentive to the present moment, the frame that encapsulates your here and now. Imagine watching a sunset. If you're preoccupied with thoughts about tomorrow or regrets about yesterday, you might overlook the beauty of the colors right before you. Similarly, Aurelius suggests that life is happening right now, so pay heed to it. Aurelius believed that the present moment is like a gift. It's the only time you have complete control over. If you're persistently worried about the past or future, it's like unwrapping a gift but never relishing what's inside. Think of it like driving a car. You can't control the traffic, but you can decide when to switch lanes. Paying attention to the present moment is akin to being in the driver's seat of your life. It's about making deliberate choices amidst life's traffic. Aurelius acknowledged that the present moment can be challenging to grasp. It's like trying to catch a butterfly. If you pursue it too aggressively, it slips away. But paying attention isn't about capturing the butterfly. It's about appreciating its beauty as it flutters by. Life unfolds one frame at a time, and by being attentive, you don't merely observe. You actively participate in the movie of your life. Lastly, be grateful for the good things in your life. Gratitude is a salve for the soul, and Marcus Aurelius recognized its transformative power. Amid life's adversities, it's easy to forget the blessings that surround us. Aurelius urges us to foster a spirit of thankfulness, acknowledging the positive aspects of our lives. Practicing gratitude isn't just a ritual, but a shift in mindset. It involves consciously directing our focus towards aspects of life that bring joy, fulfillment, and meaning. In doing so, we adjust our perspective, nurturing a sense of abundance amidst life's challenges. Aurelius believed that gratitude is a source of strength during adversity. By recognizing the good things, no matter how small, we bolster our resilience. Gratitude serves as a counterweight to the heaviness of difficulties, reminding us that even in the face of challenges, there's much to be grateful for. Life is akin to a garden, and Marcus Aurelius suggests. Marcus Aurelius urges you to spot and appreciate the flowers among the thorns. It's about expressing gratitude for the good things in life, big or small. Gratitude isn't merely a courteous gesture. It's a potent instrument for fostering joy and resilience. Consider it as having a bowl of your favorite ice cream. If you concentrate solely on the fact that it isn't a larger portion, you may overlook the tastiness in each bite. Similarly, Aurelius suggests not letting struggles overshadow the joys and being appreciative of what you possess. Aurelius believed that gratitude is akin to watering your mental garden. If you focus only on the weeds, your flowers may wilt. But by acknowledging and appreciating the good things, you foster a sense of abundance. Consider it as having a friend who consistently brightens your day. You wouldn't forget to thank them, right? Similarly, being appreciative of the good things in your life is like expressing gratitude to a supportive friend, strengthening your bond with the positive facets of your existence. Aurelius understood that life isn't always a bed of roses. It's a mix of sunshine and rain. But even during the rain, there's a potential for growth. Being thankful isn't about denying the struggles, but about recognizing that despite the storms, there are patches of clear skies. So, take a moment to reflect on the good things in your life, whether it's the warmth of sunlight, a friend's laughter, or the comfort of a cozy blanket. Being appreciative is not merely a ritual. It's a mindset that alters how you perceive and experience life. In the broad realm of your journey, let gratitude be the compass guiding your focus to the beauty blooming in every corner. The sixth point, question and alter negative thoughts. The mind holds immense power, capable of molding our reality. Marcus Aurelius acknowledged the impact of our thoughts on our feelings and actions. Negative thoughts, as per Aurelius, are not fleeting notions but powerful influences capable of directing our life's course. The Stoic practice of self-examination involves questioning the validity of negative thoughts. Are they grounded in reality, or are they distorted perceptions? By scrutinizing our thoughts, we develop the ability to challenge and reframe them. It isn't a denial of difficulties, but a deliberate choice to view them through a resilience lens. Aurelius believed in the power of cognitive reframing, the intentional act of altering the way we perceive and interpret events. This is not self-deception, but a strategic approach to extract lessons and growth from challenges. By transforming negative thoughts, we dismantle their power over our emotional landscape. Life is like a narrative you tell yourself, and Marcus Aurelius suggests editing out the negative chapters. It's about questioning the thoughts that bring you down and rewriting them with a more positive perspective. Changing negative thoughts isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about reshaping your narrative to empower rather than discourage. Consider it as being a detective. If you find a clue leading to a dead end, you wouldn't keep following that path, right? Similarly, Aurelius advises if your thoughts lead to a dead end, question them and choose a different path. Aurelius believed our thoughts act as architects of our emotions. If constructed with negativity, the emotional structure might be unstable. However, by questioning and altering negative thoughts, you are like an architect reinforcing the foundation for a more resilient structure. Imagine your mind as a garden and negative thoughts as weeds trying to take over. You wouldn't merely allow the weeds to grow, you'd pull them out. Aurelius recommends uprooting negative thoughts to make room for positive ones. Changing negative thoughts isn't about denying the existence of challenges. It's more like acknowledging a storm and choosing to focus on the rainbows that follow. It's about understanding that you have the power to shift the narrative of your own life. So, when a negative thought invades your mind, question its validity. Is it fact-based or distorted? If it's a distortion, rewrite it. It's not about denying reality, but about choosing a viewpoint that stokes your resilience. Your thoughts are like the script of your life. Ensure it's a tale that empowers and elevates. The seventh point is to focus on the things you can change. Life unfurls on a canvas where some strokes are within our control, while others aren't. Aurelius, inspired by Stoicism's essence, urges us to direct our energy towards the elements within our control. This principle, known as the dichotomy of control, is the bedrock of Stoic resilience. It involves identifying what we can and cannot control, a profound exercise in discernment. Aurelius believed that by directing our efforts towards the aspects we can influence, we free ourselves from wrestling with the uncontrollable. This doesn't mean passivity, but a strategic allocation of our resources, time, energy, and attention. Aurelius's teachings encourage us to adopt a proactive approach. Instead of being overwhelmed by the vastness of external circumstances, we become the architects of our destiny by focusing on the actionable. This intentional direction of effort empowers us to tackle challenges with a sense of agency. Life is like a game where you have some control over the pieces, and Marcus Aurelius suggests investing your energy in moving the pieces you can influence. It's about accepting that not everything is within your control, but there are certain things you can change. Focusing on what you can change is like playing the game strategically. Consider it as managing a budget. You can't control the economy, but you can control your spending. Similarly, Aurelius advises, instead of stressing about things beyond your control, focus on where you can make a difference. Aurelius believes that concentrating on what you can change is like being a skilled archer. You aim for attainable targets, not those miles away. It's about being realistic and directing your efforts where they can have a significant impact. Imagine you're driving a car. You can't control the weather, but you can decide the route. Similarly, life has unpredictable elements, but focusing on controllable aspects is like holding your destiny's steering wheel. Aurelius understood that life's vast challenges can be overwhelming. It's like standing before a mountain and wondering how to move it. But he suggests breaking it down into manageable steps. Concentrate on one step at a time, and soon you'll find yourself scaling the mountain. So, take a moment to identify what you can change. It could be your attitude, your habits, or your approach to challenges. Focusing on what you can change isn't about ignoring the rest. It's about wisely allocating your energy. Life's chessboard has many pieces, but by focusing on your moves, you play the game with purpose and resilience. The 8th point, choose what you desire for your future. Life is a journey steered by aspirations. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to be deliberate architects of our future, involving a conscious decision to shape our destiny aligned with our values and goals. While external forces exert their influence, the power of choice remains an indomitable force. Aurelius believed in the importance of intentional living. What do you desire for your future? What principles will inform your choices? By responding to these inquiries, you establish a direction that goes beyond the transient nature of circumstances. Your decisions become the foundation for a future built with intention. This deliberate selection isn't without its obstacles, but it offers a direction that guides us through life's storms. It calls for a dedication to self-understanding, recognizing our values, and aligning our deeds with our ambitions. By actively electing our path, we become co-creators of our destiny. Life can be likened to a menu, and Marcus Aurelius advises choosing the dishes that match your tastes. It's about making deliberate decisions for your future. Selecting what you want is not about predicting every detail, but it's like deciding on the overall flavor of your life. Think of it as planning a trip. You may not know every stop, but you choose the general destination. Similarly, Aurelius suggests choosing the direction you want your life to take, even if the details aren't clearly defined. Aurelius believed that opting for what you want is akin to setting sail. You may not control the wind, but you decide where to aim the vessel. It's about envisioning your future, even if it's a tad blurry. Suppose you're in a car with multiple routes to your destination. Deciding what you want is like choosing the path that thrills you the most. It's about taking the driver's seat and steering towards a future that aligns with your aspirations. Aurelius understood that life is laden with uncertainties. It's like traversing through fog. You can't see everything ahead, but by choosing what you want, you're like a navigator using a compass to direct your journey. So, ponder over your aspirations. What kind of life do you aspire to live? Opting for what you want is not about establishing inflexible plans. It's about setting a direction. Life's journey is an adventure, and by choosing your path, you embark on a quest filled with purpose and the thrill of discovering what lies beyond the horizon. The 9th point is to devise a step-by-step strategy to achieve your goal. Without a roadmap, aspirations often stay as elusive dreams. Marcus Aurelius underscores the significance of pragmatic planning to bridge the gap between vision and actuality. While the journey may seem daunting, breaking it down into manageable steps turns the abstract into the achievable. Aurelius lauded the power of purposeful, incremental progress. Rather than being overwhelmed by the enormity of a goal, concentrate on the next actionable step. This step-by-step method not only makes the journey less daunting but also imparts a sense of achievement with each milestone achieved. Crafting a plan involves a realistic evaluation of resources, timelines, and potential obstacles. It's a fluid process that adjusts to life's evolving nature. Aurelius, drawing from Stoic philosophy, viewed challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities for growth. A well-thought-out plan acts as a compass, guiding us through life's maze towards our desired destination. Life is much like a puzzle, and Marcus Aurelius suggests charting a map to navigate its twists and turns. It's about formulating a step-by-step plan to reach your chosen destination. Planning isn't about having everything figured out. It's about plotting your course with a series of achievable steps. Picture it as building a house. You don't erect the entire structure at once. You begin with the foundation, then the walls, and so on. Similarly, Aurelius advises breaking down your goals into manageable steps. It's like constructing your life piece by piece. Aurelius deemed creating a step-by-step plan akin to being an architect. You draft the blueprint for your dreams and then focus on each. What about converting your vision into a sequence of doable tasks? Suppose you're setting off on a road trip. You may have a destination in mind, but you plan the route, considering stops, fuel, and rest breaks. Similarly, devising a step-by-step plan is like making a roadmap for your life journey. Aurelius acknowledged that goals can appear daunting. It's like gazing at a mountain and pondering how to ascend it. But he suggests breaking it down into smaller hills. Each step becomes a victory, bringing you nearer to the summit. So, pause for a moment to sketch out your plan. What are the incremental steps that lead to your grand goal? Creating a step-by-step plan isn't about eradicating spontaneity from life. It's about providing yourself with a clear path to follow. Life's journey is an adventure, and by planning your steps, you're like an explorer armed with a compass, ready to confront hurdles and relish the triumphs along the way. Marcus Aurelius shines brilliantly, highlighting the path to resilience and wisdom. Through his teachings, we learn not only to confront life's realities, but also to traverse it with elegance and determination. The journey described, from acceptance and self-awareness to deliberate living and pragmatic planning, offers a comprehensive guide for those intending to appreciate the entirety of their existence. As we internalize these lessons, let us remember that the journey isn't a straight path but a vibrant dance with life's tides. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, very little is needed to lead a contented life. It all lies within you, in your mindset. May these teachings act as a compass, leading us towards a life filled with resilience, wisdom, and satisfaction.